I know I said I was going to wait, but let's give my Patreons a taste of what's to come in the future. You see, Vlad, I've only had a couple of hours. I'm still on vacay. But I'm disturbed at the fact that you tried me. Can't believe you would do that. But then again, learning more about you seems to be perfect nature. Now, seems to be that you stole your idea for your creative name of Vlad TV from Mad TV. I guess you the little redhead kid, right? No creativity there. Just another person stealing and taken from people and calling it his own. Now, I've watched you over the years make mistake after mistake after mistake, and I would always come and say, hey, I don't think that's a good idea, or give you the benefit of the doubt. Not anymore. Now, what you did after the fact was take shots at nobody other than black people. Take shots at the plight of dating black women, when the only black women we've ever seen you around were strippers and porn stars, or reality show wannabes. And you weren't dating them because you loved that person or you had an attraction to them. They were trophies to you. As you sarcastically say, oh yeah, I just love black people. I've had black friends before I dated black women. That's all I had was black friends. No, you associated yourself with the people you idolized. So you want to be the DJ because you love rap music. You love the entertainment side of us, but didn't respect us as anything else or didn't see us as what we are, people. You've had an elitist standpoint to everything you did. When TDE Punch told you and directly spoke to you and said, hey champ, these headlines you use are very deceptive and misleading. I get it. You need something catchy for the bait, but be careful. It can be damaging. Also, don't even question what I do in that manner and with that tone. That's what he told you. Black people are in general super creative and innovative and can do more than one thing at a high level. Basically, we can chew gum and walk at the same time, my guy. I can create a marketing plan with scissor, then go rap with a room full of mirrors. Then he put the caption, the nerve of these people. Now, this tells me, Vlad, what I've always feared and known. You are the epitome of anti-disestablishment terrorism. You are the epitome of it. You think you're doing something for people when you know you're only doing it for yourself. You're only reaching out because that's the only thing you have left. This is it. And when daylight was on there, Punch had to let you know you're crossing lines. And as I sit here and I learn more and more and more and more about you, crossing these lines and blurring the the meaning and the translations as into what's going on, I'm seeing that everybody seem to have the same story. So a lot of people might say, "Man, you just jealous of his success." No, you would be jealous of his success. See, when you say stuff like that, you are not you, Vlad, the people. The people who basically come along and say garbage like that. Let me explain. What you're saying to me is you would do that. You would be jealous of his success. You would be jealous over how many subscribers they got. You would be jealous of these conditions because that's how you move, not me. I don't have those type of what they people would say hang-ups. I don't have those. I don't have that jealousy trait into me to be worried about what someone else's numbers look like. Nothing I have that's a problem with the lad and what he did have to do with his numbers or fame. No garbage like that at all. He came effing with me just because he feels like I can do it because I'm DJ Vlad. And he feels like he's a somebody. And the reason he feels like that is because people that look and resemble my complexion gave him this power and this false sense of control. So now they feel like, oh, this guy's big time. Let's give him money. Let's boost up everything about him. So now he's going around hanging out with black people, gangbangers, bloods, and he tough. Now he's super tough. We didn't know you until you was floating around with a camera recording Joe Button, right? And the Ransom situation happened. Ransom ended up going to jail behind that situation. And the fact that Joe Button is the one that really helped him get started when he was first starting out, the controversy of that situation where Ransom slaps Joe Button's uncle. Vlad did play both sides of the situation. Having two black men who knew each other. Beef. And he went to jail and Joe started acting stupid behind it, acting all tough. And this was supposed to be the essential, the whole play. Like this is supposed to be the plan that was laid out. Now, when you look at everything that's together or everything that's on the table, you start to realize one thing in particular. Vlad is a problem. He has an elitist personality. I watched him do an interview with um, the other guy who's just like him, Adam 22. He'll go on Adam 22's thing and do an interview with him. But he won't interview with Corey Holcomb. He won't interview with none of the brothers that he make his money off of. He'll go run to Adam 22, who exploit us just as worse as Vlad. I gave Vlad more credit than I gave Adam 22. Because I'm sitting here believing that I'm sitting here believing that Vlad, everybody started off rough, but he probably turned it around and started moving in a different direction. Then all of these things was happening behind the scenes, and everybody else's stories are adding up to the same thing. Vlad, his attitude, his alludedness. He really feels he's bigger than everybody. And trust me, Vlad did this, Vlad did that. And I'm like, man, I'm still on vacay. I ain't been to the crib yet. Let me get to the crib. And then I could really dig into this. But from what I've seen already, it's disturbing. But it explains a lot about Vladimir Labutny. Or in his word, Labutny. Learned about your name, your culture, everything within the past 2 hours. And I'm just getting started. I'm going to know everything there is to know about you. I don't like to be played with in that faction of the way you did it. You're going to get my attention in a very negative way. The way you talk is very toxic. Talking as if my son is your dog, that you could sick on people. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. That's the same type of talk and foolishness that your people have been doing to our people for years. Like we're the servants, the help. I have a very big problem with that. And I have a problem that you think it's cool because you got black security guards who then killed somebody with their bare hands and got some people around you and think that's cool to brag about. He's literally killed somebody with his bare hands. You actually said that, idiot. And tried to make that sound cool. Now, the Crooked Eye situation. You was interviewing Crook. Crook was showing up on your platform. This is what he does, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds familiar? He interviews Crook, Royce. He's cool with everybody that's in Slaughterhouse. Because he wants to be cool with Joe again. Joe won't make amends with him. He apologized to Joe. But Joe still don't want to deal with him. So he's like, whoa, what's going on? So he goes on Adam 22's platform, not his own, and starts talking about, well, I'm friends with everybody in Slaughterhouse. I don't know why he's still holding on to this old thing. I talked to everybody. I talked to Crook. I talked to everybody. Crook was shot at in Cali, right? And you aired the footage when it was one, not a resolved situation. As you come out, you only deal with open cases. That was open. That investigation was still going on. You aired the shooting, and your reason in the same interview for doing that is you said, "Oh, I didn't know he got shot. I just thought he got shot at." Still not understanding that what you did was wrong. You think it's wrong because he got shot. It was wrong that you decided and that you thought in your mind that would be okay to air. Now, well, I've been pretty busy here. In case people didn't understand what's been going on, my parents both ended up getting COVID. I was here a couple of days, and then next thing you know, my dad gets it, and my mom started taking care of him, and she gets it, and they both are vaccinated. And my mom has the booster, and she got it. So whatever he got is powerful. And I'm tested negative. My sister's tested negative, and we're surviving in the household. Now, that's why I'm probably as mad as I could be right now, because I'm dealing with this. And then you do this in the middle of this. Now, you didn't know that. And that probably got a little too angry. But then you want to show your power again and contact YouTube or whatever and pull your strings. Now, I'm going to really, really go in because I ain't got nothing but time. So I want to let you guys know, my Patreons, what's to come. So my vacation plans have changed. I'm trying not to get sick while actually caring for my parents. So that's the gist of it. And Vlad, we're going to speak later. It's more to come.